Hello Scorpio, Sun, Moon and Venus rising. This is the general message for Scorpio. If it resonates with you, take what does, leave what doesn't. If it don't fit, don't force it, just relax and let it go. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon and Venus rising. Let's see. This is for Scorpio. Somebody here is reminiscing about the memories. Somebody wants to return. Somebody's in the present now, though, and staying in the moment today, where somebody's looking back and past memories. Okay, this is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. Scorpio, somebody could have been bargaining in the past, waiting to negotiate in the past. But presently, somebody here is being a drama queen. The Thursday, they're causing a lot of chaos. Okay? This is somebody here you could be throwing out or discarding. Okay? Because you're fed up of all the drama that goes with it. Now, what is the truth behind the situation here for Scorpio? Family. Could be to do with your blood ties, your inner circle here, okay, that's causing a lot of chaos and drama. And how does it affect you? Some of you could be getting triggered by a name, a car, or a place, you know what I mean? It just triggers you, okay? Why has it been hidden from you? Because it's got a lockbox. Somebody's closed in, trapped, or frustrated. Somebody could be locked up, and that could have been what was hidden from you. Okay, that somebody could be in prison, or this could be in your blood ties or in a family. Okay. And how do you deal with this information? Some of you have decided to remain single. Okay, I'm currently available, because at the bottom you do have interview, talk, conversation. Someone's getting on the same page. For some of you, well, a lot of upside downs. Somebody's pretending, being fake, living beyond their means, and somebody's on a spiritual path of their awakening. And some of you, your highest high and your adrenaline rush. Somebody's on the roller coaster, especially a divine masculine here. Okay, this is somebody here who had a forbidden love, this divine masculine. And for somebody here, though, somebody is trying to get on the same page. Some of you just decided to be single. Some of you have got a family or in a tie that could be locked up or in prison. Some of you are easily triggered by seeing a place, a name. There's a lot going on. So let's see. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon and Venus rising. Because what is the truth behind this situation with his family and blood ties here for Scorpio? It's about facing it, Scorpio. You know something isn't right. Don't be afraid to find out the truth. It will set you free. Okay? Because this is something that could be going on in the family. But at the bottom, you do have public image. Somebody's worried about their appearance and can't relax. Somebody's very conceited here. Okay? What would people think? Some of you, this could even be a people pleaser. But somebody's got triggers here. And how does this affect you here, Scorpio? Wow. Something's up in the air. Some of you, you're not able to make a solid plan. Something's flighty, something's ungrounded. Okay, that's why somebody's a bit uppity, jumpity, easily triggered. Okay, because subconsciously, somebody feels closed in. Yeah, there's a dark side here. It seems your dark side keeps you from enjoying the love you have right now, Scorpio. Don't let it steal your joy, because somebody is trapping himself up. Spiritual trap or spiritual prison, physical prison, mental prison, some of you. But your dark side's there, okay? And it's regarding your family, your inner circle, okay? Because you know something isn't right. Some of you are deciding to be single, your status, and you're available. Wow. But some of you, there's been an ending. Okay, that's why some of you are now single. You're not, it seems like you're pretending that it's not ending, but it's time to let go and make a fresh start. Okay? Because somebody here has actually brought something to an end. Could even be somebody you had a family with, okay, or your inner circle. But somebody's brought something to an end. And because somebody was drowning, it seems like you're going under and barely keeping things afloat. Somebody might need to ask for help, okay? Because somebody was a sneaky snake. Someone's going behind your back being deceitful. This was a swindler, okay? And something's crumbling. Because it seems what you built feels like it's falling apart here, Scorpio. But it's okay, because you're going to have the strength to build anew, okay? Because somebody's got a secret past there that you could be in your energy or in your family or your inner circle here, Scorpio. They got excuse me. It seems like they got skeletons in the closet and they're not telling the whole story, okay? This is somebody who's a deadly combo. Dangerous when together, triggered, explosive. This is somebody here who got a short fuse, okay? Somebody that could be triggering you. Like I said, by the name, just to hear the name or see the car or where they used to live or whatever, everything seems to be triggering somebody here. Any other message here for Scorpio? Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. There's something that you need to know. Okay, that's the truth. With somebody in your inner circle or your family right now, Scorpio. Somebody may want a reconciliation with this harmony, resolving your issues, getting back together. But somebody here is playing mind games, okay? They're immature, they're testing you, they're analyzing you, okay? This is somebody here who's easily triggered, alright? This is somebody here who's got a dark side as well here, who's got some form of infatuation or they're in full-blown denial, okay? Because someone's got some form of obsession, alright? Because their dark side seems to be arisen here, or somebody seems to be on lockbox. Somebody who's single, somebody now who's no longer pretending that it's ending here. Because for some of you, somebody is thinking of you. Crying, being nostalgic, missing you, or vice versa, okay? Regarding the ending that you had to end here. Because at the bottom, it was a push and pull. It was a power struggle. There was an imbalance, okay? Somebody was being very stubborn here, Scorpio. If it's not you, then it's the person you're dealing with. Let's see what other message here for Scorpio. Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. Yeah, somebody was infatuated here, but it was in full-blown denial. Yeah, this is somebody who was envious. Somebody who could have been doing black magic. Somebody was jealous of you. Somebody was holding a grudge. Somebody was magic that you're gone, that you've decided to leave, okay? This is somebody who could be thinking of you, being nostalgic, but this is somebody who was got distractions. They had options, was always busy. They even had a wandering eye, and they always kept you waiting when you've been trying to get back to them. Yeah, this reconciliation where somebody wants to resolve issues and get back together. Yeah, you could be receiving a message. Somebody wants to apologize, meet up, have a heart-to-heart conversation. This could be you or the person you're dealing with, because that's what's behind the situation here. Somebody wants a reconciliation, somebody wants a heart-to-heart conversation. But how does it affect you is when somebody could just pop up, somebody who's playing mind games, unexpected visit you could receive, or somebody's taking a risk or facing their fears. But somebody here needs that emotional push here, okay, to deal with somebody who's playing mind games, because somebody's got some form of infatuation and in denial, okay, and that could have been hidden from you, is that somebody could be back together. They could have had a fresh start, they might have gotten a second chance. There's good vibes only, okay? But for somebody here, somebody needs to allow that to take place rather than keep thinking on negativity. This could be hidden from you, that somebody's gone back to somebody's partner, okay? Having a fresh start. Somebody could have reconciliated with a mate, okay? But somebody is thinking of you here. Somebody's really committed this time, okay? They're loyal, they're in it for the long run. There's no games this time. So somebody who's thinking of you, who was pretending that it wasn't ending, okay, who's single now and currently available, they're really committing to it this time, okay? This is somebody who used to play mind games and was easily triggered, okay? This was somebody here who not able to make any solid plans in the past, but they're going to pop up, Scorpio, okay? This is somebody here who wants to get back together, who has some form of infatuation, but it seems like somebody here could be closed in or trapped or just feeling very frustrated, okay? Because the message that's going to be coming through is regarding somebody wants a reconciliation, somebody wants to face the fear and do it anyway. This could be somebody who has a family or in your blood tie or in your family circle. But this is somebody also that could be unemployed, broke, debt-ridden, on hard times, living beyond their means. Yeah, this was somebody here who is now under the spotlight, that was very popular, that could have been on the platform. This was a narcissist. This is somebody who loves attention. But now somebody here is healing through love. Taking care, somebody could be recovering now. Somebody feels it's safe for them to feel again. Okay, after some love that lasts forever, I thought there was which somebody had some deep affection for. Okay, long-term relationship for some of you. If this resonates with you, Scorpio, please like, share, subscribe. Tell me about this family ties here. What's the tea on that? Because this blood tie, that message that's going to be coming through, Scorpio, is going to get some inside scoop. Somebody's having a closer look or nosy or being up in your business here, okay? Because somebody who's being triggered is moving, okay? The fellow proceeding in the same place, things were too familiar, somebody needed a fresh start. And this is somebody who could be running here, who feels trapped or frustrated in this situation, just want to get away from everything. Yes, this single person could be getting evidence or proof or facts here, okay? Because it seems like the inside scoop seems to be that somebody had good chemistry and great vibes and it was very positive. But with the moving here, somebody had love on the brain. There was dreaming, fantasizing, there's too many memories that this person needed to move on. But subconsciously, somebody is running because they're going through bad karma, okay? And they've been taking screenshots because there's been a stalker who's watching or obsessed with them. Because somebody now is bankrupt, got past due, bills that need paying, but somebody's unfazed. Yeah, this is the Queen rising. Somebody's stepping into their power, being praised, coming up into the spotlight. But now somebody's in their head, overthinking, stressed, over-analyzing everything. Yeah, this is an obsessive lover. They're dangerous, they're toxic, they're unhealthy. This is the possessive karmic, okay? That could be going through some form of bankrupt or in debt or financial difficulties. This was somebody that was into you at some point here. You had great vibes, but then somebody now is dreaming or being very nostalgic. Somebody could even be turning into a stalker, okay? Watching, being very obsessive, okay? That is somebody's karma sometimes, because for somebody here, somebody is having problems with somebody else being into you here, okay? That you have good chemistry with. Tell me here if this is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. Yeah, you got smoke and mirror. Don't be fooled by appearance there, though, Scorpio. Looks could be deceiving, because there's somebody here who is being their authentic self, showing true self courageously here, Scorpio. Okay, this could be somebody that you're dealing with right now, or you need to show your authentic self, because somebody has got love on the brain and dreaming or daydreaming. This is somebody here who's around some group dynamic, okay, that's shifting at the moment, because there's been some push and pull in the relationship causing emotional instability. So somebody was arguing, disagreeing here, so that's why somebody's moving, okay? because somebody definitely will be going through some form of bad karma soon. If it hadn't actually taken place, it's yet to come. Because this is in the position why has it been hidden from you all this time, this bad karma of somebody running, or somebody here could be running from being locked up, okay? But this is somebody who wants a second chance here. This is somebody though who's could be carrying some silent resentment here, okay, and that could be hidden from you. There's definitely some unexpressed feelings of dissatisfaction are simmering beneath the surface here, Scorpio, okay, because somebody here is being two-faced, okay. Someone is friendly yet deceitful at the same time. This could be you or somebody you're dealing with, because the outcome is showing that there is a stalker watching, obsessed there, okay. This is somebody who's trying to protect your heart. You need to guide your emotion to avoid getting hurt here from somebody who's watching you or stalking you or taking screenshots here, Scorpio, because somebody definitely could be in a love triangle. There's a hidden emotional entanglement that's present at the moment, and somebody's being two-faced, okay? Scorpio, somebody needs to actually trust in the process. Trust the process of the relationship and don't rush for answers right now, because somebody is playing both sides. Someone's trying to appease everyone right now, okay? Definitely some hidden emotional entanglement that's present at the moment. That's why somebody needs to protect their heart, because it's been a push and pull situation. Someone's been two-faced around you. And somebody here needs to be their authentic self, or someone showing you their authentic self, because somebody here's got smoking mirrors here. Someone's being fooled by somebody pretending to be their authentic self. That's for somebody. Tell me more regarding this here for Scorpio. Yeah, somebody's a party animal here, okay? Because there's also somebody here who's could be a couple, but somebody could be over the social media here, okay? Yeah, could be over the social media that somebody committed suicide, and it could be regarding somebody was in a love triangle who they was partying with. Somebody here was on some landfill throwing out some rubbish. There could have been a meeting regarding this. Somebody's being in debt, somebody who can't afford to pay the debt, okay, or the credit cards. But somebody here could be feeling suicidal, okay? And this is because somebody's being put in a love triangle here. This is a couple, okay? That's what's affecting you. This push and pull, the arguments, the disagreements, okay? Somebody moving here, because everything's triggering them. The frightened somebody might just pop up. This is somebody who's playing mind games that somebody wants to move away from, okay? There's also somebody here who needs to face it, because somebody does know something's not right, but somebody wants a reconciliation here. They could be receiving a message, and it could be from somebody in your family, your blood tie, your inner circle, okay? But there's some family members that could be nosy up in your business or vice versa. But this is between somebody who has good chemistry or good vibes, okay? But someone's saying, don't be fooled by appearance, because it's smoking mirrors here. Somebody needs to be their authentic self and show your true self courageously, because somebody could be partying even though they have a family, or they could be partying with the family and their inner circle, okay? If this resonates with you, Scorpio, please like, share, subscribe. Any other message here for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising? Yeah, you got family here. Something's triggering here, somebody here, because somebody is dreaming of you, being nostalgic, fantasy, wishful thinking, or you could be thinking about your family, okay? But somebody's easily triggered. It seems like you're my obsession, someone's saying. This is some unhealthy attachment. Somebody is fixated, okay? They got no peace. They could be watching everything that you put up on the social media, okay? Yeah, this is somebody here, Scorpio, watching you, saying you chose them. There's definitely a third party. Somebody feels betrayed, or somebody feels like a replacement right now, that they're being replaced by somebody else right now, Scorpio. Yeah, there's somebody, the truth hurts here, Scorpio. Some of you might need to have a reality check, a wake-up call, or somebody might need to clear their eyes here, because somebody who's feeling suicidal because they're in a love triangle, you need to protect your heart and guard your emotions to avoid getting hurt, especially for those who are single getting out there, okay? Because at the bottom, someone is saying, I gave you my all. Somebody was very overgiving and it seemed to have drained them, okay? Because the love wasn't returned there, Scorpio. Because someone was definitely love bombing. There was an intense start when it started, but somebody suddenly withdrawn and it caused confusion around you. If this resonates with you or vice versa, it caused confusion around the other person you was dealing with if you just pulled out like that. Let's see what other message here for Scorpio, Sun, Moon and Venus rising. Scorpio, somebody's definitely been a monitoring spirit, spying, gossiping, okay? Somebody here who's asking a lot of questions here in the family. Could be to do with a Leo, okay? Somebody's very fixated on this, okay? This is somebody here who could be standing the ground, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, okay? Somebody could be blocking somebody here, okay? Saying that you chose them. Somebody could have blocked somebody, could have felt betrayed, okay? Somebody's trying to maintain some form of control here. But when it concerns the truth hurts, somebody is protecting themselves here. Somebody's very defensive, okay? Somebody's learning from the past, okay? So you need to gather your strength right now, fight your corner, okay? But this is somebody's last stand here now. Somebody's being blocked, somebody's trying to communicate in the family regarding somebody who could have been blocked. This could be a father figure, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, okay? This is somebody who's financially stable here. But there's somebody, strong Taurus, somebody could have been married, but somebody's still offering their cup to somebody else here. And somebody might need to block this person, okay? Yeah, there's somebody here that's rushing in quickly here, okay? With some big changes or opportunities, okay? Somebody wants to move quickly here. This very decisive person. Somebody might want to marry quickly. But for somebody here though, Scorpio, somebody is single and financially stable, okay? Somebody could feel trapped in a marriage, okay? Or somebody could be setting themselves free from a marriage. But there is somebody who was being juggling here. Somebody's been wearing a mask and pretending to be something that they're not, okay? Somebody could have chose a third party here, okay? There's definitely been a betrayal, yeah. But somebody's rushing in with some news that someone's going to get some victory or recognition. Someone's determined to go and say, reach some form of success, okay? After they set themselves free from somebody that could have been juggling, somebody's going to be single and financially stable because somebody's overcoming some third-party situation here, okay? Some of you are releasing the pain, overcoming depression, optimism. Somebody could be forgiveness here, but the worst is over and walking away from people and things that no longer serve you, okay? Some of you are walking in to go and get some karmic justice, okay? Because somebody here, Scorpio, this could be yourself, was given some bad advice, okay? Because some of you could have been scheming, could have been some fraud. It talks about alcoholic or drug addict, one who looks out only for themselves, okay? So this is somebody who wishes to be selfish, self-centered. Somebody here does want some form of justice here or settlement, okay? But somebody's walking away because this could be to do with a third-party situation here where somebody's releasing their pain over getting over a third-party situation. That's for somebody, because somebody's still hurt and somebody wants to get over this hurt. Any other message here for Scorpio, Sun, Moon and Venus rising? Let's see what's involved in this here, because somebody who's single, financially stable. Some of you could be somebody who in the family who's this way, or somebody could be your blood tie, your inner circle, who could be in prison. Some of you are setting themselves free from juggling and deciding to get some form of recognition here and success instead. Okay, and we got this 9 of Pentacles, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Yeah, this could have been a lover, okay? For some of you, somebody was feeling left out or cold. This is somebody who felt trapped in a marriage or could have lost out financially, because there's somebody here who was struggling and they needed to choose a path because somebody was going back and forth, should they or shouldn't they? And they was dealing with somebody who was a false person, because at the bottom there is a message of concern, okay? Somebody is definitely concerned regarding some message that's coming through, because there is going to be a change here, Scorpio. Some of you could have lost your job, somebody's not hiring, somebody's going through despair, okay? Regarding some gift here, because it's around Christmas, somebody could have been expecting some great fortune. Somebody could have worked hard towards this or working hard in their marriage, okay? But there is the courthouse, and somebody could end up in prison. But you could be receiving a message from a mature man. That's for somebody. But somebody was a false person here, okay? Could have been somebody you loved that sort, could have chose the wrong path, and now somebody's going through financial difficulties, okay? Somebody seems to be really going under and barely keeping things afloat. This is not you, Scorpio. This could be somebody in your family, okay? Or in your inner circle that's experiencing being unemployed, broke, okay? On hard times right now. Any other message here for Scorpio for in this reading? Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. Let's see what this person wants to say, okay? This is somebody who's going through difficult times, who was wearing a mask pretending to be something they want. Somebody who put somebody in a third party situation, was juggling, okay? But for somebody here though, someone said, and I don't care what people think anymore. I've been given bad advice. I'm listening to my intuition. I know you are the one. That's for somebody who's missing you here. And someone's saying you are different from the rest. They didn't mean anything to me. I only want you. Another message here for Scorpio. Yeah, I didn't feel like I was on your level. You're a boss. I'm very insecure. So this is somebody who's very insecure and didn't feel, say, it was up to your level here, Scorpio, or vice versa. Because someone's saying, I'm only staying here for my kids, nothing else. I'm making my way out. So somebody's already making a way out of a situation, a marriage, okay, to set themselves free. Somebody's wearing a mask and pretending everything's fine when it's not, okay? That's why somebody, the truth does hurt, and somebody needs a reality check. Somebody needs a wake-up call, okay? Because someone's saying, I'm tired of the silent treatment. I want to sit down and talk about this once and for all. Because this could be somebody that's not talking to you, Scorpio, or you not talking to them, vice versa. But if this resonates with you, Scorpio, please like, share, subscribe. I send you love and light. Namaste.